Now let us see about the quick access toolbar. The quick access toolbar, this one here, or this one here, it's common to all workspaces. It contains frequently used commands in an easily accessible location. You can add and remove tools buttons by clicking down at the arrow at the right hand corner of the quick access toolbar, this arrow here, and then you can select or deselect the commands you want to add or remove. Now let's click on the arrow at the right hand corner of the quick access toolbar. As you can see, a list of options appears. Then select the More Commands option. And as we can see, a very long list of commands appears. Now from this list, select any command. Well, as I said, the list is very long and it can be tedious to look for a command from the list. So if you know the command name, you can just type its name in this place here, written search command list, this place here. In this case, I will type zoom object. And as you can see, the zoom object command appears here, this one here. Click on it and then drag it to the quick access toolbar. And then click apply. After that, click OK. And there it is on the quick access toolbar. Here it is. We can access it anytime we want. Now let us see about the navigation bar. The navigation bar is another feature in AutoCAD that equips you with several tools put together to enable you to perform your tasks faster. The navigation bar should be here, somewhere here. It's not here, so I will put it on the screen. Here it is. The navigation bar has the following tools in it. The first one is the steering wheel, which combines a number of display operations into a single input device. The steering wheel, this one here. The steering wheel provides access to general and specialized navigation tools. The wheel is optimized for experienced 3D users. Click on the steering wheel icon and there it appears. As you can see, it's got more commands with it. Commands such as zoom, rewind, and pan, and so on. You can click on each command to see what it does. Also on the steering wheel icon, there is a down pointing arrow. Click on that arrow to see more options. You can try to experiment with each option to know what they do. Click on this arrow here. As you can see, more options are displayed. On your own time, you can try to experiment with each options and see what they do. The other tool in the navigation bar is the pan tool. The pan command allows you to move your drawing anywhere on the screen. Let's draw a circle here. Now click on the pan command and you can see the hand icon appears. Now hold the left button of your mouse and move the drawing across the screen and press it anywhere you want, like this. I'll press it here. Then click enter. As you can see, I just shifted the circle from here up to here. The other tool is the zoom, this one here. The zoom command allows you to zoom your drawing in different ways, and to access the different ways to zoom your drawing, you have to click on the down point arrow on the zoom icon, this arrow here, and then a list of options appears which will provide you with all the options you need to view your drawing. You can click on each one of them to experiment with them and see what they do. All these options here. The other tool is the orbit command. The orbit command rotates the view in a 3D space, but it is constrained to horizontal and vertical orbit only. Click on the orbit icon and then hold the left button of your mouse and drag it across the screen to orbit your drawing around. Like this, as you can see, my object is being rotated around the screen in a 3D space. Then click enter. If you have more than one object, you can select the object you want and orbit it around the screen. Let's add another object. I'll add a small circle. Now select the small circle and then click orbit. As you can see, the big circle disappears and now you are only left with this small circle, and you can rotate it around the screen any way you want. When you're done, click enter and the big circle appears again. For more options about the orbit command, click on the down pointing arrow to display more options. You can click this arrow here. As you can see, we have more options here. Now select free orbit. The free orbit is another orbiting method that allows you to rotate your drawing in a 3D space without constraining roll. As you can see, a green round shape appears on the screen. You can click anywhere on that screen to see your object being rotated around. Like this. Click and rotate your object around the screen. Done, click enter. The other orbiting option is the continuous orbit option, which rotates the view in a 3D space with continuous motion. Now click on the continuous orbit icon and then drag the mouse across the screen while holding the left button, and then release it to see your object being rotated continuously. As you can see, my object is being rotated continuously. To stop it, just click enter. However, the pan, zoom and steering wheel command can be easily accessed by just right clicking your mouse. And as you can see, a list is displayed here with all the three commands. You can select any one of them. You can also zoom your screen by using the scroll wheel of the mouse, like this.